What's up, Double Lance? Your girl Mandy, and we gonna fix my camera, Chad. We gonna sip some tea today, okay? See, I like these Starbucks teas. They sell it's called peach white tea with lemonade, and it's like 50 calories for like a tall. And I had to wait for them to brew some fresh tea because they didn't have any. Somebody was using black tea, the lady said, so she brewed some fresh tea. So we had to wait in the line. The line was getting really long, and we was just waiting. But I was very patient. I didn't get mad. I just waited. And I also got some freebies for me and the hubby. So the next one's on us, okay? So blessings, blessings, blessings. So let me sip some tea before I tell y'all my story. These things so good. Y'all know what y'all missing. They so good. I love the strawberry lemonade. So anyway, I have been having a really, really bad time with my vehicle. So my car had been in the shop for about a month. Most of y'all don't know this, but when we went to Atlanta, we got in a little fender bender in Atlanta, and my car immediately went into the shop the very next day after we got back in town. So they were saying that because of the Atlanta laws, the Georgia laws, or whatever, with the car and everything, I would still have to pay my $500 deductible. So I was already tight anyway, because in Florida, we already know in Florida, if you rear-end somebody, it's automatically on you. Never on the person in front of you. It's always going to be on you, and they're going to tell you that you were following too close. That's automatically going to be what it is. Well, anyway, Georgia works a little different. So I was like, okay, charge to the game, got to pay $500 deductible. Me and hubby charged it to the game, paid it, was whatever. So we go pick up the car. They tell us the car is ready. We go pick up the car. The car's not ready because we see there's a crack in the bumper. We see there's chipping on the paint. And I guess they thought we were just going to jump in the car like some little jittybuzz ready to ride. No, honey, we checking everything out, and it's not ready. The car does not appear to be ready. It doesn't even appear it's not ready, because first of all, it still has damages that we obviously can see. So when I mentioned this to the guy, he immediately says, okay, we'll have to send it back to the repairs, but it's Friday, so that means I won't be calling you to maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, because it's going to take some time to get the car back over to the repair shop. So I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, I'm cool with that. I'll take that for now. And send the car back to the repair. He then calls me back a second time. Now this time when he calls me, it's almost a week later. He says they got my car back, but he said it still wasn't right. So now my confidence in Progressive Insurance has gone all the way down in the dumps, because I'm like, okay, how is that we've been insured with you all 5 years, and we all know that with insurance company, the first time you don't make your insurance payment, they're ready to drop you as a customer to let you know cancellation is on the way within the next 17 days if payment has not been rendered, this, that, and the third, if they even give you that long. But he said the car had to go back because it wasn't done right. So my thing is, you already did a half job the first time, and now you're telling me my car has to go back in the shop because they brought it back and it wasn't right. Okay. So now he tells me, okay, we're gonna go ahead and put new brackets and a whole new bumper. But why didn't you do that to begin with? Mind you, they had to order this brand new bumper and everything from Toyota. So my parts and everything had to come from the person who made my car. So why didn't we do that from the jump? That's an issue for me. So I was already upset about that, and I just let my agent know that, at this point, I just want to make a formal complaint with your corporate office, because I'm very upset with the lack of customer service. We've been with you guys 5 years, pay our insurance on time, never had a lapse in payments, never had a lapse in insurance, and none of that kind of stuff, because we don't play that over here. We are people who are law-abiding. We pay our bills on time. We budget our money. We live that type of lifestyle because we don't like issues. We don't like unnecessary problems. So I'm sitting there like, really? So the lady was like, you know, oh, I can let you, my agent or whatever, she was like, you know, I can let you speak with my supervisor and maybe she can, you know, further talk to you about your concerns of, you know, the lack of customer service you felt that was, you know, the problem. Because even this third time when I went back to Progressive to pick up my car from the service center, everybody in there, there's a young lady on the corner sitting on the phone helping the customer. So I understand why she didn't really acknowledge me. She's on the phone. I guess she didn't want to stop her phone call to say, excuse me, man, we'll be with you momentarily. You know, that could have been quick, 2 seconds, but she didn't do that. But that's okay. There's 3 other gentlemen standing around. They asking all the other men in the room, are you being helped? Sir, are you being helped? Nobody once acknowledges me or asks me, am I being helped? Can they help me or anything? So I'm already teed off for that. Because mind you, I already had talked to one of the reps from the center over the phone who made an appointment with me to be there at 3 p.m. and we were going to, you know, basically discuss my car, and he's going to pull my car around so I can see my car to make sure there was no damages and that everything looked accordingly. Well, I get there at 3 o'clock on the dot. No, he's not there. I don't see him. You know, he's nowhere in sight. So I'm calling his phone because you made this appointment with me, yet you're not available. That's an issue right there alone. So finally, my agent who was handling my claim, her supervisor calls me because I contacted her and let her know how happy I am. So she had her supervisor call me, and basically they reimbursed me half of my $500 deductible. So they're going to send me a check for $250. Thank God for that reimbursement. And they've informed me that they are trying to make the truck that hit me in Georgia, they're trying to make him 100% responsible. And if they can make him 100% responsible, because they are a bigger insurance company than that company that this truck driver works for, hopefully they'll go ahead and be able to reimburse me the whole $500 totally. And I'll be able to collect other damages and monies for the devaluation of my car by maybe $1,000. I'll be able to get that as well. So I just wanted to mention that to say, I know I was telling you guys a lot. But I wanted to mention that and to say this, that even when things look bad, because I was so upset, I was like, I don't spend this, I don't spend that. You know, we constantly spending money, and then we haven't had the car in a month, and I was like getting frustrated because I'm like, all this money spent, and I feel like I was taking so much loss. But then God started showing me where I was getting my wins. Okay, you're getting $250 back here. You know, oh, there's a possibility you might get $1,000 coming back your way soon over here. And then you might get the whole $500 back. So, you know, sometimes you got to just be patient and just wait. And then I go get my tea, my favorite tea from Starbucks. And they brew me some fresh tea. I get an upgrade to the size without upcharging me. And I get the next one on them. So it's like, you know, the blessings just keep on coming, and sometimes it can be little things. You know, you have to sometimes just sit back, smell the roses, sip some good tea, and just enjoy the day. And just be grateful. You know, be grateful, because I'm so grateful right now. Like, I'm so happy that we're getting that money back, and it's not millions of dollars, anything like that, but it's the little things. It's just to show you that God is always at work. Even when you don't know what he's doing, he is at work in your favor. He is making sure everything is all right. You just have to trust him, believe in him, and just be of a good courage and just stay the course. I mean, I continuously keep talking about staying the course and being consistent, and I do that because it's what I'm working on this year. And I'm telling you, when you do it, it works. It will work for you. I'm telling you. All the things that you want to see come to fruition, things you want to manifest in your life, the things you've been dreaming about, you've been talking about, you've been wanting, they will happen. They will happen. I'm telling you. I feel so blessed right now. I'm telling you. And I know God has been moving, and I know he's going to continuously bless us. But I just needed to share this story today, because I'm telling you, I feel so good right now, y'all. I do. And this is Mandy's moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm just having a moment, y'all. That's all. I'm just having a moment. Don't mind me. But y'all need to try these teas, though. In the truth. And this tea is so fresh. I'm sorry. Business relationships are just as important as personal relationships, just as important as marital relationships. And the reason I say this is because when Progressive when I felt like they hadn't given me any good customer service, when I felt like they didn't acknowledge me when I walked into the room, when I felt like I had paid that $500 deductible to get my car fixed, when I felt like, you know, my car had been to the shop 3 times and it still wasn't right. Honey, I'm telling you, I told them I was ready to go ahead and end the relationship with them. I said, because 5 years and we're considered an emerald member, and when you value my you know, business with you all, you can't possibly say you value me in this relationship, and then I'm finding out that I'm paying out all this money, yet nobody is rectifying my concern or my issue, and I'm still not with my car, and my car is still yet to be repaired. So when finally speaking with a supervisor who apologized for the lapse in judgment, the lapse in time that it took to get my car repaired, when I finally spoke to a supervisor who said, you know, we're gonna refund you that money, we're gonna make sure that we do this, when she gave me all the numbers and different people I can call to make sure that I can get even more additional refunds, that let me know that, okay, this is somebody who doesn't want to lose me as a customer. This is somebody who doesn't want to lose this business relationship. So my thing is, it's very important that you treat the people that support you well, the people that care about you and support your business well. It's important that you treat them right, because it's not fair to anyone in a situation with you to feel like they're providing, they're giving you something, but they're getting nothing in return. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important that you take care of your business relationships just as much as you take care of your personal relationships. You know what I'm saying? The way you would treat your family, you know, make sure you treat your business relationships with the same love, care, and concern, because it's just as important. And that's all I wanted to say. I love you guys, double M's.